Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. The slant. The slant. All right, Paulie, let's go. That's better. I go.
Hey, wow, that was it?
Very fast.
That was too fast. It's a Sunday, y'all. Paulie here on the Latino slant. And tonight is the Dhurandhar slant. I'm joined by Sin's Corner, editor on the latinoslant.com. Hello, Sin.
Hello, hello.
Wonder Woman. That's a nice t-shirt.
I
Just
love this
noticed that.
shirt. My cousin got it for me a
That
long
is
time ago
cool.
when the first movie came out.
That is cool. So, how are you this weekend?
Frazzled, but here.
Frazzled, but here. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta put on our let's change the frazzle to razzle. We gotta razzle down for everybody.
Yeah. Just excited to be talking about this.
So yeah, I'm really happy that you were able to make the time to see the movie by the time I wanted to live stream about this.
Well, I was, I was going to, I just didn't, I wasn't sure. And then I had to open up a slot on my Regal Unlimited. You can only have 5 used purchases
Okay.
for your unlimited. And I had to wait till I saw the mystery movie before a slot opened up and I could buy my ticket for Dhurandhar. But I was definitely going to try to see it this weekend. And fortunately, I was able to see it the day before this live stream.
Wait, so you went to Cinemark or AMC?
Regal.
Regal, okay. And what kind of screen did you see it on? Was it like a standard?
Just a regular, just a regular.
Standard?
Yeah.
I went to a Cinemark. Cinemark always honors the intermissions for the Indian films. And I saw it on an XD screen. And
that's like a really big screen?
Basically like an IMAX.
Like an IMAX? Okay.
It was huge. And a packed crowd of good old Indian folk, man. It was just like...
Oh, yeah.
And it was...
I was the only white person in my audience.
Same. I was the only they did a double take because they don't know what to make it.
Sometimes they were like, "Who is this stranger?"
Right. Is Paulie one of us? I'm one of you guys. But the way they responded to the film, throughout the film, I mean, they're into it, man. They were into it.
Oh yeah.
So
there was a very young child in mine.
What?
I was like, oh, I question this. Heavily question this.
Was the kid watching it?
I heard him making noise during the meeting. Listen to me. He wasn't like a baby during the meeting. It was a long ass meeting, y'all. I heard him talking. I didn't realize until towards the end. Oh my gosh, there's a very young child in here. He was less than 10.
I mean,
there was a lot of intense stuff in this movie.
That's a little intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little intense. So, okay, guys, here's what we're going to do. We have one non-Dhurandhar topic to discuss, but it all is about movies. And then we're going to get into the first impressions of the movie, the cast. We got a couple of visuals to show you. And really, we just wanted to then open it up and hear about if you guys have seen the movie, maybe some, if you guys are hailing right now from India. What we do know on the slant I think there's been like a couple of hundred new subscribers just in the last week because of this,
Wow.
which is always wonderful. We love our Indian subscribers. So this is for you guys. This is definitely for you guys, and for our regular Slantinos, you got to see this film. You have to see this movie.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's
Watch
even
the first one first, obviously.
Okay, yeah, tell them about the first one. Where
well,
can they watch it?
It's on Netflix. As far as I know, it's still on Netflix. Is it not?
As of last night, as of today,
right.
it is on Netflix, guys. So
I was kind of thinking I should have rewatched the first one because it was only 3 months ago that I saw it, but there are so many faces. There are so many people in here, and the plot is so dense.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, I saw it 3 times in the theater, the first one. Wow. Then I saw it again here at the house. So I was good. I didn't need to rewatch.
Dang.
I was ready. And I know with the new one, my mom wants to go because one of the times that I saw it at the theater was with mom, and she loved it.
Well, I mean, if you're an action fan,
yeah,
you're gonna like this a lot.
Oh, yeah. So, all right. So before we get to our first topic, let's say hello to the friends in the chat. Someone who got here like yesterday or this morning. Anu Automation. Wait, Anu Automation. Hello, I'm waiting. Well, hopefully you're gonna see this, whether it's live or whether it is on the replay. Member of the channel, Johnny Gonzalez. He got to meet Nerderotic at the meet and greet. Yeah.
Cool.
Because they had the MegaCon in Florida. So
right. You know, a lot of YouTube people went down there.
Yeah, I think it's great. People, one of my guys that I train, he's friends with Chris Gore, is like, aren't you kind of bummed out at all that you can make it down there to, just to meet these other people? I'm like, not at all. I'm good. Can't you see? I already have enough, to juggle here. But listen, Johnny, I'm glad you had a good time, man. That's all that matters. Break Ruku. No, wait. Break.
Don't Come even. On. Just don't even.
Kirk Burke. Buckaroo. You're Buckaroo. See, that's how American we get, man. What's happening, Buckaroo? Enigma Severus. What? Lieutenant's here. The lieutenant's here. Okay, let's see who else we got. Hello, Slant. Thank you. I can pass. I told you. And Bonzo is here. I was here on Friday. I was very lonely. Yeah, there was only a video that we premiered, but you guys will be live next Friday, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, listen, man, the schedule is going to change.
I want to also apologize to any people in my chat that my internet's really weird, and even though I'm still live and talking with you, for some reason it won't post my responses. So I am seeing what you say. I just can't necessarily.
No.
I checked. Weird things.
It did.
It told me it didn't. So I tried a second time, and it said it still didn't. So I don't know. I'm so tired of this, but yeah. So I might not be responsive much to the people in my chat just because they don't look like they're going through on my end.
All right. Well, it's all good. All right, guys, let's get into the show. It's our only non-Dhurandhar topic.
Okay.
It is Project Hail Mary. Now, did you see Project Hail Mary?
I did.
What did you think of Project Hail Mary?
I loved it. It was a great adaptation of the book. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's already on my list of favorites for the year.
Yeah, I mean, it was so hyped for such a while. for a long time, right? And it's
Yeah.
like, man, it's like I don't want to. I don't want to
Get your hopes up.
correct. So I reread the book, or I re-listened to the Audible,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and I was like, it's so. I love his goofy scientific mind, the character. It's like, how are they going to do this?
The
You know,
humor, it's
the
just
humor.
it's written so well. And Ray
Yeah,
Porter, oh my gosh, the way he narrates,
yeah.
really good.
So I actually before going in, I had my doubts about Gosling, but man, he was wonderful. He was
So
wonderful.
I didn't really. For some reason, I never really had doubts about him.
Hmm.
And I feel like Gosling is an actor that's growing on me a little because for many years I was just like, nah, he doesn't do a thing for me, y'all. Like, what is the deal with this guy?
Same.
And yeah, it's just like he just he wasn't grabbing my attention. He was
Yeah.
I didn't feel like he had great screen presence, but people acted like, oh my gosh, he's so. I was like, no, but he is a good actor, and I really enjoyed his performance in here. Also liked him in The Fall Guy too.
You know what? We love the Fall Guy. I
That
took my
was
mom to
fun.
it. My
That's a fun
mom.
film.
I saw it twice. Saw it once with my mom. Again, me and my mom do see movies together, and I just think it got mismarketed, kind of lost in the shuffle. It was like, man, this is why was this such a bomb financially?
I don't understand either.
Hmm.
No,
Hmm.
he's not, Sashi. No, we're talking about our non-Durandar.
This is our only non-Durandar topic. Greetings, Eric. Greetings, Sashi.
Hey,
Hello.
man from the future.
Yeah. So you saw my review when I walked out. We highly recommend this film, Project Hail Mary, and Dhurandhar,
Yep.
of course. But Project Hail Mary is just very special, and there was just it's definitely a movie to rewatch. Like I can't wait to rewatch it again. I'm glad that they gave um, Sandra Huller a little extra.
At the end.
Yeah, but even her singing.
That part, yes, but specifically at the end too.
Oh no,
Because
and the end was
yeah,
very well done
yep.
because they could have made it real sappy and overdid it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the ending showing this and showing that because all they mentioned was what the sun had regenerated itself in the book. Our sun.
Yeah,
Soul.
they had figured out through calculation that it had, but
Mhm.
in the movie, you
Yeah.
get definitive without hearing the scientific explanation. You get the definitive, demonstration that they got the message.
Yeah, and I think that's a really great thing, and we'll wrap this up. Is that the movie version of Project Hail Mary is like the non-scientific language version because
Yeah,
the non-science language because the book is so much science and math. Even it was always challenging for me to keep up. But now you can go back and read the book,
right. Get
and
more things filled in. Like
Mhm.
something I mentioned in my review that I wish they had maybe brought up was why he specifically had to go on this mission. They sort of fill that in a little bit because of everything he'd been, like he was in all the meetings, he's been doing all but there was another reason why, Paulie.
Yeah, he had the DNA.
Had the gene.
He had the
The
DNA.
gene to be able to withstand a coma.
Yes.
But they didn't delve into that at all.
Yeah.
Rocky, sorry, I'm getting distracted by the chat. Carry on.
Yeah. No. So yeah, we're dropping a few spoilers here. So like differences from the book and everything. But I think that they ultimately kind of cut a lot of the science stuff out because they want to focus on the relationship with Grace and Rocky.
Right.
And
yeah. Sure.
I mean, how they want to? How was Rocky in the film? Well, they made us care about visually some rocks.
Yeah, he doesn't have a face, but he still shows expression in his body movements. I thought they did a very good job with Rocky.
So yeah, so that's our take on that. But now check this out, guys. We have this is from Cinemark.
Oh, that's different than what Regal has. Regal has a helmet.
So they have that, but this is Rocky and his rolling ball.
His little ball.
His little rolling ball.
Aw.
That looks kind of alien, you know.
Yeah, it does.
And there's the helmet.
Regal has that too. I think
Okay.
that's the same one.
I mean, if I'm gonna get it, it's this. I want to get Rocky. I'm probably gonna get a T-shirt before I get that, though. I mean, I don't know. I mean, those are pretty epic. What's the last popcorn bucket that you got, or the last something that you got from the movie theaters?
I don't get popcorn buckets, so any that I do have in my background, like Top Gun and Wonder Woman 1984 and Wakanda Forever, which you can't see back there. Hold on, let me.
Oh, she's changing her angle for a second, guys.
There's the Wakanda Forever underneath the picture of the dragon. And so
Nice.
when the reason that I even have that stuff is because my son, you can make me small now, Paulie. You can make me small. Okay. My son worked at Cinemark for several years. And so he was always bringing home stuff like this.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the last thing I got was last year's Superman.
Okay.
You know, I was like all into the hype. Took family, took friends, went 3 times to the theater. The first one was with Rosa, then the second one was with Watari, my buddy Jim Watari, and then the third time was with my cousins in Arizona, and I got this. I honestly, I think this is better than the film now.
Tried to tell you the film wasn't all that, Paulie.
Yeah, I had fun with it. But yeah, it made me feel good. So yeah, this is, and then I got of course, a couple of years ago, the Wolverine.
My goodness. Oh.
So you talk about fist my bump.
It's exactly right. That's funny.
But yeah, it comes on a tub.
Okay.
And I remember like this one and then the Blue Beetle one. Like I would go back to the movie theater for a few weeks afterwards, and they would still like throw popcorn in it. they're a little more strict now.
Oh.
I don't know why. It's
yeah.
just, we pay so much money.
I know. You pay a crap ton of money for popcorn. It costs them hardly anything. So Sashi mentioned something about the filming of Project Hail Mary.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to mention about, they didn't do green screen stuff, which was amazing to me.
Wait, where's that?
He just said that Adam Savage has some behind the scenes stuff on how they made the sets in Project Hail Mary, and I didn't know until I think it was Anthony told me, because he saw it a couple weeks ago. He said that there was they didn't use green screen. It wasn't filmed in front of green screen or anything. And I did not know that until he said. So that made me appreciate the movie even more. Because the way it was filmed, oof. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I mean, I guess because it didn't really seem apparent to me that was green screen.
All right.
What's that? What happened?
She's shoving my dog's face in the camera, my daughter.
Oh,
okay.
I'm actually on a different.
So he couldn't see it, but the audience saw it. They're used to this happening sometimes on my streams. So yeah, what I'm looking forward to is when they have like a Blu-ray release.
Okay.
Maybe if they have an audio commentary and a lot of behind the scenes stuff, I want to see that so bad.
Well, there's a popcorn bucket. Maybe I'll get this one. I'm not gonna get that. The helmet doesn't do it for me. It's too much. It's too Hal. 20.
Oh,
Was it?
yeah.
Yeah. But I definitely want to get something with Rocky. With Rocky. So, all right, guys. Why don't we get to it? Let's play this this quick little 1-minute teaser of the film. And this character. Wow.
This guy.
This is a Dhurandhar teaser. This just came out too, so here we go.
लियारी ने आज तक कई चेहरे देखे हैं, पर अब यहाँ सिर्फ एक ही नाम गूंजेगा। अकेला हूँ, पर काफी हूँ।
It's definitely looks like a fan made put together one, but it's images from the movie.
जो हिंदुस्तान पर आंख उठाएगा, धुरंधर उसकी दुनिया जलाकर राख कर देगा।
The little 3D or what is it called? No, AI. Let's get a better one. There we go.
So this is not. That wasn't even.
That was like a
legit
fan made one.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
पड़ोस में रहते हैं हम, कूदे भर का जोर लगा लो और बिगाड़ लो जो बिगाड़ सकते हो।
Bunch of cowards, he calls them.
That was from the first movie, right? That particular scene.
Yeah. So now the first goes into the second. Well, we know the next king is. So this is good. This is good because this really, the trailer and then the first few minutes of the film, it is what do you call it? They do a quick wrap up, a quick review, recap of part one, and basically that is our lead man infiltrated a Pakistani mafia. He's Indian. He went undercover to infiltrate this Pakistani mafia, and he ends up becoming the head honcho. It takes years for him to do this.
Yes, many years go by.
Many years.
Yep.
And you're now seeing what, you know, kind of like that's the layout. And you got to understand, guys, this is inspired by true events that they use footage from, which is with particularly part one.
Yeah,
they used a lot of footage.
Yep.
Kind of gruesome footage.
Yep.
And, you know, all right, let's play some more. Now this is great, right?
I love that scene. In the movie.
Tell us.
I really like that. This is from the prologue. So this movie felt much more emotionally impactful because we see more about his backstory. And in this scene, he is going on a tear through this place. And the way it was filmed, like I actually, when this moment happened and he stands up and those sparklers or whatever behind him.
Right.
I made some sort of note about the cinematography. I really liked how that was shot, that entire sequence. I really thought it was done so well.
Yeah. I mean, this is the first chapter in the movie, but it's if we're putting both movies together on a linear storyline, this is the very first thing that happens in this storyline.
Yes, in the storyline
for him, right? Because there's his personal story, then there's the terrorism that's going on in India. This was amazing.
Yeah.
because he basically he decides to sacrifice his own selfish, and he's not selfish. It's just he wants to be in the military,
Yeah.
but he basically sacrifices
Throws that
that.
away. Mm-hmm.
Yep, to
Well, I mean-
save a family member.
Yeah. That, which is understandable.
Yeah, absolutely, especially there, man.
Yeah.
And just like as you said, but what's interesting is saying introducing Jash Karat. That's Hamza,
Yeah.
but his real name.
Right. Exactly.
It's the same actor. It's the same person, but they're treating it as almost as it's a different person. It's really
Well,
cool,
because
man.
he is in a lot of ways.
He is, and he had to forget. Well, that's the thing with this movie is that he had to forget who he was. All right, so I think that's that. I think that's good, right? I want to back up a little bit and bring in before we go back to talking about the movie. Let's bring in this story that just came out on Deadline. Now, Deadline is a major Hollywood trade here in the States. It's not, I think they got Variety India or something like that. This is from the Hollywood office, right? Which is, one of the big ones. One of the big ones. Dhurandhar Bollywood sequel breakout. This is from Deadline. There's that image. People loving this image.
That's a cool image.
Yeah. Dhurandhar Revenge from Moviegoers Entertainment cleaned up with a $10 million weekend and ranking number 3 on only 987 screens. We're going to get back to that in a second. For a gross of 14 million, including Wednesday, that's when I went, peaks, and Thursday shows for one of the biggest openings weekends ever for a Bollywood film in North America.
Wow.
Beating winner Pathan, which there's all this.
Pathan. Da-da-da-da. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Every time I think
there's just so much rivalry between fans of Shahrukh Khan and fans of Ram Charan. It's like everyone's always arguing. It's like, dude,
well, I like both. I mean, so I got the trailer for Kings, his upcoming movie, Shah Rukh Khan's upcoming movie in December. It actually looks interesting. Now, I do like him. He's got great screen presence, just like this actor.
Yes.
Pathan was fun, but it was ridiculous. It was over
right.
the top ridiculous.
There's nothing compared to Pathan. Both of these films are like The Godfather. And
yeah, for sure. There's a lot of over-the-top stuff in here, too, that you really have to suspend some disbelief, but it's not like Pathan level or John Wick level suspension of disbelief.
No.
So,
So let's keep reading this story. I mean, this is pretty amazing because it's 4 hours, right? It's a sequel to Dhurandhar, 20 million in North America. Stars Ranveer Singh as an undercover Indian intelligence agent working to infiltrate Pakistani politics and Karachi criminal syndicates. Yeah, I would say Pakistani mafia that levels up into the politicians.
yes, they have infiltrated.
Yeah.
Well,
he's not trying to be the president. He's just trying to be the head mafia dude. Go ahead.
yeah. You mean Hamza? Yeah,
Hamza. What he's trying to do? Yeah.
He's trying to take control of Layari.
Liari,
the name of the place,
town?
because it has all of this political influence with the country as a whole. So there's deep corruption. Islamists are taking over and involved in a lot of terrorism and stuff like that. And so that's this makes some people unhappy that this is the subject matter.
Well,
I don't really care.
No, we're not here to discuss to really be bothered with that. Listen, when the Godfather's movies came out, you had a huge Italian American contingency that hated the films because of how they were the mobster mafia always misrepresents. It's like, hey, you can't no one's ever happy, so it is what it is. So this is the breaking news here in regards to Dhurandhar making 10 million on only 987 screens.
Wow.
See, now that is a lot, but it's not like the 4,000 that what do you call it?
Like
That
Project
Hail Mary is on. Yeah. Go ahead. Did you want to add anything to that?
No, just that was not a lot. It almost feels like it's a limited release. I don't know if that's considered wide. 987, it's nothing to sneeze at, but it's not 4,000.
It's not, yeah, right, exactly. So the blockbusters, guys. So if you guys aren't familiar here in America, if you guys are watching in India, Project Hail Mary, these big movies, they're used to 3,000, 4,000 theaters opening weekend, right? So again, this is so per screen average, this is probably the highest movie is Dhurandhar, because it's only a 987.
Yeah.
Which is
Box Office Mojo will probably show that, won't they? Like how much it made per
Can you look it up, because I don't know if it's posted yet, and it'd be great to show our audience.
Yeah, they do have Dhurandhar. They got the numbers for Project.
Oh, you got it. You want to share it with us?
Oh,
so we can see the
screen. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, we can. That way we can have the audience.
Let me drag my screen.
Can really enjoy these. Okay.
Hold on.
So again, either way, however you break it down, this is a monster hit for not only Indian cinema, but for people that in the States that want to see something new and kick ass, a great story, which is Dhurandhar: The Revenge. Do you need to see? Yeah, I got it. Do you need to see the first one? I strongly recommend you see the first one.
You have to. You must, or you will be.
Well, you know
lost.
what? Mike MC Wong didn't see the first one. He saw the second one and he loved it. But now he's going to go see the first one. Okay, and here we go. Want to make that a little bigger? And
I don't know how to make it bigger, Paulie.
Top right.
Wait, top right? What?
Top right, the three little
right here?
You click the three right, and it should magnify like a zoom.
I mean, I can zoom.
There you go. Perfect.
I can just zoom. So okay,
right.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Is this the figure then? 27.55 was the average per screen or per theater.
The average per screen. What is this? What is that average?
I always assumed
2,700.
That's what I assumed that meant.
Yeah. So look at that. That means it was only behind Project Hail Mary.
Yep.
But look at the theater difference.
Yep.
4,007 to 987. Wow. Yeah, this was a big weekend in general, guys, for Hollywood. So this is a lot of competition. So again, another reason why this is history for Indian cinema is that you guys didn't do this on a sleepy weekend.
And that was Sunday's number. So, but look at Thursday's number, and Friday and Saturday. It did almost as well Saturday as it did on Thursday.
Yeah, I went Wednesday night, so they probably counted it for the Wednesday and Thursday.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Okay,
but absolutely insane. Insane business. And that's fantastic. So again, Dhurandhar: The Revenge makes box office history here in America, United States, coming in at number 3, above Ready or Not, above Scream. But Scream's been here for a while. Ready or Not 2, really, that's the one they were talking about. And only
I did notice it beat.
Yeah,
I didn't notice that before you.
Yeah.
Said it.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Sunday,
and only Hoppers and Project Hail Mary came in before it. So congrats to Dhurandhar: The Revenge. I highly recommend you guys see the first one and go see this one the next couple of weeks. So yeah, That's going to be very interesting.
Well, one of the reasons I do think it's important to see the first one is because, like I've said, the plot is very dense and there are so many
Yeah.
characters. And, I there are so many faces that you see and all these different one of the characters, I swear to goodness, reminds me of Elton John. When I see him, I was like, that looks like the Indian version of Elton John. He was the guy that was in the big building with money. You remember what happened up on the roof? That guy. But there's just and there's all these names, and sometimes I thought I was going to get lost because sometimes they would say a name and I wouldn't always attach it to a face because I couldn't remember who it was. But eventually it just kind of falls into place. So in the end, I wasn't completely lost. I knew everything that was happening.
Yeah. No, I mean, okay, so let's bring this up just because for our English audiences, they want to know, is it English dub, not watching it? Listen, I totally get it. This is a movie, though, you won't get lost. When I say that, meaning you pay attention to the main character, that's all that matters. And it is, let's talk about the film because it's just let's talk about the film and then we'll get but thanks Brian.
The downside to I actually mentioned this in my review about the subtitles and stuff was a couple things about the subtitles. One was because the plot is so heavy and you're reading and you also have to pay attention to what's happening and remember who's who and what's going on and what's this plot here and what's this plot. It does feel like it's a little bit of an extra challenge when you don't know the language. Another thing about the subtitles, Paulie, I really don't believe they were saying things like dimwit and moron and son of a gun in some of those sentences. Is there some sort of law against putting curse words in subtitles for Indian films?
That's a
because
good
I
question.
don't buy it.
for our Indian audiences, you guys know the language. It's in Hindi.
Yeah.
How bad was the cursing in that? Because there's a lot of Scarface moments.
Oh yeah.
And this is why I want people like Brian and other people to come and see it because it is such a kick-ass, like just mafia banger at times, man. Like I was like, oh my god, I had to like look away.
Oh yeah, some of the kills were insane.
So how bad is it here? So here we go. Mega's here. You're very right. Heavy profanity.
Okay.
So bad. Very bad. Really bad.
Okay. They just don't put that in there. Why? Do they is there some sort of rule against putting it in words or do they think it's going to be offensive? Because to me, that actually stood out as very silly. They're in the middle of this brutal stuff. They're yelling and there's killing going on and they're saying, "You dimwit."
Yeah, you nerd.
Yeah, like no, that doesn't work. It's like if they said fudge. If they had someone say fudge,
right.
Instead of the F-bomb. It's like no.
This is a good point. If they localize curse words out from that, I mean, they could be local. And you know what? So I get it with the language. The other thing with the language censor board in India,
is that
they can allow
is?
gore but
I
not
don't know.
profanity.
Is that what it is? I honestly mentioned this in my review. Like, is there some sort of rule that they cannot write these words out on the screen? Well, that's silly.
Well, but that's interesting.
Because it just doesn't fit. They may as well just leave those words out. It doesn't fit. It makes it look silly. I mean, it looks ridiculous. They're doing this terrible stuff. There's all this blood. There's all this killing and violence. And they're calling someone a moron, or they're saying, son of a gun.
Yeah.
No.
You goon.
Wow. Yes.
You goon.
Just keep it out then.
But the thing that got me was like, but then they're in Liari, Pakistan. Are they, what language, is the language different? The vernacular, colloquialisms? You know what I'm saying? Because you know that even that part of Pakistan, Liari, is different than Islamabad, is different than,
right.
So it was, but I was like, okay, I'm not going to get bogged down with that. because there's no way that I'm not from there. I'm going to just go along with the story. But let's we got a couple of comments here, and then we're gonna get to your first impression. These there are less theaters because of the ban in all the countries in the Middle East, despite this movie doing very well. I think it was what 12. I mean, it's a lot of countries that have banned this movie. Sin.
Doesn't surprise me, and I know exactly why.
Yeah. So, but besides that, and kind of like the very sensitive left in India, those are the people, and people are Pakistani that don't like the representation.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the people that are complaining about this movie. So when you've pissed off both sides, you've done something right. I mean, I'm just saying. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay. Well, I have very strong thoughts about things like Islamism, so it doesn't bother me that these terrorists are represented the way they are, even though I fully understand that there's a lot of stuff about the history that I probably don't understand. They referenced some things that I had heard about, like in history podcasts that I'd listened to. So I was like, oh, that must be what they're referring to, this particular moment. But I know there's a lot of nuance, there's a lot of gray area in between.
Okay, so it's banned in 6 Gulf Cooperation countries, including Kuwait, Qatar, Saudi Arabia. Perceived anti-Pakistani themes and controversial political content. Look,
he specifically says to his wife, though, yeah, I'm not fighting your country. I'm fighting the terrorists that have taken over your country, have infiltrated your country. That's what I'm fighting.
Yeah, but it's not enough. People are going to get beat.
Of course.
People are going to be mad. And even the director said, hey, this is inspired by true events, right? Even though we show, these terrorist attacks, we didn't make them up.
No.
But we're taking that and
who's behind them? Islamists.
And we've created this story.
Yeah.
Sure. And they repeatedly in the films, they were making a point of saying, this is who we're going after. Terrorists. Because this is kind of interesting with the film and the story is that, hey, we tried to play nice for years, and look where it got us. Right? It got to a point where they had an attack right in front of the India's the building of Congress.
Yeah, in the first movie. Yeah. That's the one that they were showing. Yeah. They showed clips of that too.
Nuts, man. Nuts. And that's when they said, okay, look, the prime minister wants to change it up. That's where Dhurandhar started.
Yeah.
It's like, some of your even said some of your things you want to do is a little too much, but we want to do this Dhurandhar. So anyways, let's talk about the movie, guys. What are your first impressions, your overall impressions of the film?
Oh, this is a question to me or to the audience?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my first impression was I liked it more than the first, and I really liked the first. And it's rare that a sequel to me is more enjoyable or better than the first, but I think the reason that it's better is because, or the reason it landed, better, more with me was because of the emotional element. Because we saw his backstory when he was hugging his sister and his mom. Oh my gosh, Lord have mercy. That got me. When he rescued a certain family member. And so then you see like how he has separated himself mentally from this past. And now he has this wife and he has this kid. That added another level of emotion to grab you because you got this child now is involved in the story. I do wish they had focused a little bit more on that instead of them feeling more like a side character. But I really thought it was interesting how some elements of the plot came together and some things completely surprised me. Some things was like, oh crap. Like I liked that it, what's the word? There's a phrase I use, something about my expectation. Like it subverted my expectation. Now there were some things that I knew, okay, this is going to happen, and it would, but there were a lot of things that happened that took me completely by surprise, and I loved that. All the way up until the end, there were these different surprises.
Okay. Any other first impressions?
It still had the same issues that the first one did. That is often in a lot of movies like this. Ridiculous, when people get punched, they fly across the room. No. When people get shot, flying across the room. No. They just drop. You know, when you get shot, you just drop generally. You just like, boom, you're down. Stuff like that. Also, I didn't mention this in my review. I completely forgot. He took quite a bit of damage that it was a little hard for me to buy into him being able to do some of the stuff because of some of the damage that happened to him at the end in certain parts of his body. So I'm like, oh, I don't know. Would you really be able to? I mean, you're running on pure adrenaline, maybe. However, it wasn't overboard like I've seen depicted in some movies like Scream 5 and 6 and Scream 7. You know, like where someone has these terrible injuries and it's like, how in the hell are they even still breathing, or how are they even functional? You know, you get stabbed in the back and you're just running around like you're fine, that sort of thing. But, you know, so those issues were there, but it was, to me, it was just, I really enjoyed the heck out of it. It felt almost epic. That's what I felt when I was watching it.
Yeah. So good takes. To go off the idea of it being an epic, it's kind of like we're selling it short. This is
Yeah, maybe.
this is real for me. This is really seminal for Indian cinema. I mean, I've been watching a lot of Indian cinema the last 5 years, and I was like, man, I've not seen anything like this. Gangs of Wasseypur is almost those films were my favorite Indian films up until this. This is Bollywood doing their Gangs of Wasseypur, you know, and really letting go of the commercial aspect for Bollywood. This is like, you know, an independent film, you know, with the vibe and everything, you know, to where even in part 2, no song and dance numbers, not even snuck in there.
No, the closest you get is when those people are doing that cool dance with the guns. When he's
because they're introducing the new king.
Yeah,
awesome.
So that was actually cool. And when they would jump up and they shoot the guns, I was like, "Oh,
that
really
was
cool."
dope." When they did the little like they raised their feet in the air. Man, that was so fun because there's like, how are you gonna top the last one?
Right.
When the other guy came in, and I thought that was a fun touch because I'm like, he's not gonna do the same thing that the other guy did, right? And he doesn't. He just walks, and he has the dancers do a little something extra. Like, that's a good touch for the director. So, going back to my first impressions, Aditya Dar is wow. What an incredible visionary he is with this genre. Even though there's some blending, he gives so much love to a lot of different, in my opinion, directors, from Spielberg to Nolan to Ridley Scott. I was seeing a lot of little touches, his love to Hollywood. This man knows how to make just grand scale spectacles. I was really, really, really impressed because this was even better than the first one. And like you said, that never happens.
Very rarely.
And it kept us on our toes because there's so many plot twists.
Yep.
To where in the final chapter, Dhurandhar, the way they did the trade-off before the airplane down that road, I'm like, oh my God, this is lit so well. Like, where they just show what's going to happen? Is this guy dead? What's going to happen? I was just so taken and so impressed just by the way he's set up a lot of these shots. You know,
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful film.
It was a beautiful film. And we're gonna get to the cast in a moment, but really it's Ranveer's movie. This man was he was better in this film than the last one.
Yes, he was. So much emotion. Oh. In the transformation, especially because in the first film you see him as this. You see him as Hamza. That's all you know him as. Then when you see him in this film, you see his past.
Yeah.
And that picture that he takes with his family, and he's looking all, goofy and smiling and everything. It is like such a contrast. The way he ends up in the story.
This is the same actor, guys, and they're really pushing that. Jasariat. Sorry if I'm saying his name wrong. To Hamza, the cover that he played, but this is the same actor, and you're right. Because he's got to let go of who he was and his family to do his job, which is he's doing this for his country, for the security of his people, and ultimately, you could argue, for the security of Pakistani normal people, man.
Yeah.
And that's what he was trying to tell his wife.
Yeah.
That was a great little scene. So my first impressions are seminal, incredible, breathtaking. What did I just see? I kept being stunned. And for it being 4 hours, I only felt it once, and that was before the last chapter. But hey, man, they got the what do you call it? They got the pacing right. So, yeah, those are my first impressions. Anything else wanted to say?
So I ran a stopwatch on this just like I did on the first one.
Oh.
Because I was confused. When they showed the run times at the theater, that includes the intermission. Well, when I saw the first one, that theater did not honor the intermission, and it was the list of the movie is like 3 hours and 40 or 45 minutes. So I ran the stopwatch because I was like, I want to see, and they said there was an intermission, but then they kept going with the movie, and the first movie ended up being like either 3 hours and 15 or 3 hours and 25. This movie, when the intermission happened, and they did honor it, thank goodness. I paused the stopwatch, started it up again when the movie started, and then stopped it when the credits began. Okay, the final after the scene during the credits.
Yeah.
Because there was like a scene during the credits. When that ended and the regular credits started, I stopped the stopwatch. So viewing time for this one is about 3 hours and 45. Very lengthy.
Yeah, very lengthy, and I think it's 10 minutes longer than the other one.
Well, I think it's listed as, is it not listed as 4 hours and 5 or 10 minutes?
Well, I was rewatching on Netflix last night. The first one is like 3 hours and 35 minutes. So,
wow.
And so again,
those credits must be really long then.
That's where I would start off. I know the Gilk Man is here. Let's get to some of your comments, guys. The Gilk Man returns. Hail! I will check out this movie when it comes out for streaming. Well, it's already on streaming because this is
first one,
what just came out in the theaters this weekend, Tomas, is part 2, The Revenge. Part 1 is now on Netflix. And Thomas, set aside some time because I guarantee you, once you start watching the first one, you're going to get hooked. It's just I get the chills, man. I'm kind of getting a little fanboy here, but anyways, Deadshot says, but this movie was not against Islam, but against terrorism. Good point. Good point.
It was against Islamism, which is not Islam.
But you know what?
Two distinctly different things.
But I will just say that they didn't get bogged down in that.
No, they bring it up like at the end when one of the baddies goes on his little ranty. Okay, yeah. He basically is telling you guys what Islamists do.
Yeah,
this is how they operate. This is what they are at their core. That was probably the most on
Right.
the message they got with that.
Right. But yeah, it didn't get bogged down. You know what? Then you really would have turned a lot of people off if it did get bogged
Yeah.
down on that. A new automation. All Islam countries have banned this movie. Well, that's not surprising.
Yeah.
And Potato Gunner. What's up, Potato Gunner? What did you think about the showdown between the Angel of Death versus the Wrath of God? So I guess that's the one in the what is it in the
That's
in
the
the
one at
mosque,
the end.
right?
Yeah, the one at the end, the final, the showdown,
the final battle.
because
Yeah.
Angel of Death is the bad guy. Wasn't that him that was doing the torture scene in the first one with the hooks in the guy's body?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That and the Wrath of God is Hamza.
It's Hamza. Is
Yeah.
Dhurandhar. Yeah.
Yeah. So at first, I honestly thought one of the big baddies in here was going to be SP, and that didn't happen.
Right.
That was another moment where I was like, "Oh crap!"
Right.
I wasn't
because
expecting that.
because SP in real life, I think he got taken out. I think he got killed off. And that's
So he was based on a real person, that guy too?
Oh, they're all real people.
Oh, well, not Hamza. Hamza's not real.
It's an amount. Hamza's about like
he's an amalgamation of the different like secret
and
people.
They won't even they won't cop to that. They won't say anything. They can't.
They shouldn't. Yes.
They shouldn't.
Yeah.
You know. But this is SP played by
he was in
the great Sanjay. Was it Sanjay Dutt?
I think
is that his
didn't
name?
He play in wasn't that Pathan? He was in Pathan.
Oh, he's been in so much stuff.
Yeah. He was
Sanjay,
Tiger
the great Sanjay Dutt. He's been in he's been at it for decades.
I feel like the guy who played the Angel of Death's father was one of the characters in a movie I saw starring this main actor's wife.
Uh-huh.
But I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, can't remember.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
recognize a lot of faces.
He did die that way.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
okay.
It is funny. And I don't know how the writing was or how SP was, but the way they wrote SP's character, man, he had some of the best lines. He really was like a gangster, man. You know?
I was confused about him, Paulie, because but he was also wasn't he like a government official too?
Yeah, but
okay.
I mean, I think they're like, corrupt.
He
represented the corrupt, like the bad cops.
Yeah, he was definitely bad.
Exactly. I mean, we have them all here. We got them here. Got them in Mexico.
Uh-huh.
You buy them off, man. Yeah, and really, he had a hatred for the Balochi, the Pakistani people. Yeah. Whatever you say it.
Yeah.
So even they were like showing all, the different, hate within the Pakistani people. Man, that was heavy.
Yeah.
Because he could not stand, them. So, but yeah. All right, where were we?
Oh, they initially had asked, the initial question we started this conversation off on was, what do we think about that fight?
Exactly.
I had some issues with that fight. There were things that the Angel of Death did during that fight that didn't track with his character. There were moments that that Hamza was down, and instead of pressing his advantage, he would just turn and run away. Like, what? You're wanting and trying to kill this man. Why would you then run? That just didn't. It was like, okay, obviously because it had to lead to this other thing that's going to happen over here. But I was like, I don't feel fully satisfied with that showdown, just because of the way it flowed.
I have to agree with you. That was a little bit of a letdown, but it didn't ruin the film for me.
No, it absolutely didn't.
But
anything
it was
I gripe about is not ruining this film at all.
Right. These are our gripes, but I agree with you. I think because you had so many different bad guys, that the first movie you had such a charismatic bad guy that they tried to make make the angel of death and his story interesting.
Fit
It
that.
might have been a little
Yeah.
too late for that. Him and his father, that was
Yeah.
some crazy stuff.
It was, and it made
Mhm.
you, like, it made me feel. So
I felt
what
for
I
him.
like is that I felt for him. It made him nuanced, just like the big bad in the first one, and I liked that about it. But yeah, so
But he
I
ran
didn't.
for his life. He did. He did. He took off, man.
Yeah, but like he could have just ended it, but yeah, he was fully capable of ending it
Run.
right there. But so it was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Coppola's Godfathers go into all of this. Ethnic mafias. Yeah. You're absolutely right. That's a great way to put it. Like, people from Sicily and how they're viewed, with other parts of Italy. And then the different Italian families. Great point. Great point. Going over first impressions of Dhurandhar. Let me see. Did we get? Which want to answer? He fights for his people, just like Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, see, this is great because we don't know any of this stuff. I don't. I'm not speaking for Sin.
I don't know a lot of it either. I know there's a lot of stuff, a lot of references in these movies that probably went way over my head.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
there's
same here.
things we're missing out on as far as complete comprehension.
And what I say is that, okay, that's cool. That's great for the Indian audiences because they're going to get all the references and all the meanings. But as an American audience, does the storytelling and the film transcend to where I can get it in 100%? 100%. All right, we got some before we get into talk about the cast members and bring them some images. Let's get to these chats. Brian McCann's been a member of the channel for 38 months. Wow. Your monthly fee. Hey man, want to remind you guys, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you are subscribed. Man, we've had a couple hundred of you new people from India checking us out. We cover a lot of stuff, a lot of international films. And if you really want to support our channel, you can do the super chats, or for as little as $2.99 a month, become a member of the channel. We have a movie night coming up. So we do all kinds of fun stuff. The great Jim Watari is here for 37 months. Missed Brian by 1 month. Look at that. 38, 37. 38, 37. Brian comes back with $2 for our guest, her cut. You get $2 in.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You get $2. You get $2. Let's give a little thank you video for that, and we'll be right back. Da-da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. All right, here we go. Raul Ray, what's up, buddy? The Dhurandhar reveal of Jamil Jamali, politician, will definitely change the entire perspective. Now,
Absolutely.
yeah.
That was such a surprise. Especially when you think
we're going to
about...
bring him up in a second. We're going to
Okay.
bring him up in a second.
Well, especially when you think about his daughter.
So good. So good. I
love that they played that Knight Rider music too. Yeah, because I heard it in the first one and I mentioned it, and someone told me that it was actually like some sort of remix of some song.
It's a remix, yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't know that because all they played in the first movie was just a little bit of that tune, but I knew it. And then they played it again, and I was like, "Oh yay, it's back!" And then the rest of the stuff, but the reveal during that song, I was like, "What the heck?" What?
Caravaggio, 8003. Is this as good as RRR? Really enjoyed that one.
I couldn't finish it because I didn't like it. It was too over the top. So
Okay,
I would say yes.
So for you, it's the strongest.
Yeah.
if you really enjoyed that of RRR, the look and feel and the storytelling are just so different than this. But I will say Ramcharan and SS Rajamouli, the director of RRR and the lead actor, they came out the last couple days praising this film, which is really nice. That's really nice. A lot of Southern Indian actors have been supporting this film. Listen, they're just different. They're both very entertaining. RR kind of, is my first love when it comes to Indian cinema.
Couldn't make it.
It was an incredible film. What I loved about RRR is that I was like, oh my God, these guys are so unapologetically prideful about being Indian.
Mm-hmm.
This was really cool. It's like, damn, we got to do more movies like this here in the States. Okay. Another fun fact from Mega, Ran in Dhurandhar is for Ranveer, the actor, and Dar is for Aditya Dar. Well, and that's cool. I just heard that Aditya had a child, and they named him like Duran. Yeah.
Oh.
So his son's name is now Dhurandhar.
Oh, okay.
I know. It's a little too much, but hey, you could be called worse things. Duran. Anyone here? Duran? Bueller? Do you think the character development and story structure of Indian films is similar from American films? Let you take that. What are your thoughts?
Well, character development, when it's done right, can be pretty similar no matter where the film is coming from. But I do think that Indian films, they're generally very long, so they do spend more time on character development in general than a lot of films from here might.
I think great storytelling, Burke, is universal.
Mm.
And how men and women relate to each other culturally can be different, but the universal story, right, is everyone can connect. And when great storytelling is done, you're going to get it.
Yep.
I get why he became Hamza. He did it for his country, but he did it for his family. And he did it goes very deep. Where all these, then you find out it's like 3 or 4 guys that were like, cells in a sense, that were doing it for their country and for their families. All right, Omega Ghost just subscribed. Thank you, Omega Ghost. Thank you so much. If RR was wine, Dhurandhar is a full buffet. That's funny. That's funny. Hey, remember the channel Darth Plato's here. What's happening, Darth? All right, Paulie, I'm out. But tell me before I leave, have y'all ever watched? You know
Yuri.
what?
I haven't. He's asked the question probably 2 or 3 times in the chat. I have not seen it. Haven't even heard of it. Doesn't surprise me. I mean, there's a lot of movies I haven't heard of. If they're not from
I want to say I've seen it.
Let me look it up.
And I love the act. I love Vicky. He's a great actor.
Oh, Yuri the Surgical Strike? Oh, this is another one of his movies. Now I know what you're talking about. Yes, this was recommended to me, and I kind of had it on the back burner to watch because I knew that this was one of his films, and I really liked Dhurandhar, so I definitely would like to watch this.
Well, this actor too, Vicky, he's very charismatic. And this lead actor, they actually have this movie on
it's on YouTube.
It's free on YouTube, but I don't know if it's got English subtitles.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I don't think it does.
But I don't think I've seen it, man. I've seen a movie. You know what? I haven't seen it.
No.
This might be a movie for me to see. You know what? Why don't we see this and we'll review it?
Yeah,
That'll be
we
the
can do
next
that.
one.
We got to find one that's got it. Where is it available with English subtitles? Because I can't watch the YouTube one. Oh, is that the same guy in
It
Dhurandhar?
looks like the same
No.
guy.
What? Is that supposed to be the same character?
Well, that would be interesting if it's the same
Yeah.
character.
Huh.
That would be very interesting. Surgical. Let me look it up. Cast.
I'm gonna see if I can find where this can be seen. Oh, it's on Tubi. I hope it's not dubbed though. It's on Tubi and Runtime and Fossum. So let me go check those and make sure that they're not.
All right. Well, we'll put that on the list.
Okay.
So thank you so much. All right, let's get to the cast. Let's talk about this cast.
Oh gosh, it's in Spanish.
Okay.
Okay.
Here is this is a little bit of 1 and 2, but these are the main characters of the
Oh.
film.
I was told it is the same character.
Oh, that's funny, man.
Interesting.
That's very
That's
interesting.
why Yuri has such a bad Rotten Tomatoes official critic score.
Why? Because
I
it's like hyper patriotic.
I don't think official critics like this guy's work. Okay,
Yeah,
whatever. Don't care.
The people, it's all about the people.
Yeah.
So I think we're talking about Madhavan, played by AJ, right? AJ, yeah, AJ Sanyal. R. Madhavan is okay? The actor's name is R. Magdavan, so we'll just call him Mad. And it sounds like he reprised that role a couple times. Okay, wow,
That's
pretty
actually pretty
cool.
cool. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So-
That's crazy. All right, here we go. There's a cast. Ranveer is Hamza. Arjun is Q. Sanjay SP, which we talked about before. Then we just talked about AJ and Rahman is from part 1. He's not in part 2 because he's killed off in part 1.
Mhm.
Okay. Danish is Uzair, and he's Rahman's cousin, the would-be guy that takes over the mafia.
Oh, I thought it was his brother. Okay.
It's his cousin.
Oh, okay. I thought that was his sibling.
Yeah. He did a great. That is a really good actor, that guy. You know, because he didn't do a lot, but every time he was there, he was so interesting. And then of course, you find out that he's coked out of his mind. You find out he's got a little bit of a drug problem. He
Just a
basically becomes Tony Montana, right? Never got high on your own supply. Good Eye plays Alam. OMG.
That guy.
There was some beautiful moments
Yeah.
in part 2, and this is what's great about part 2. They pay homage to part 1 a lot.
Yeah.
So that's why it's really great to watch both films. Alam is undercover as well and gives Hamza his first job when he gets to Liari. And he's in some fantastic scenes. Some very pivotal things happen with Alam, guys.
Yes.
Very pivotal, right? Rakesh plays Jamil.
This guy, he was almost like the comic relief at times.
He was such the comic relief at times, especially in part 1.
In
You
part
thought he
one,
was
yes.
You thought he
Yeah.
was a complete joker, even the way that they like basically show what a lion sniveling
Yes, like
guy he was.
one of those guys, you know, and like can never be trusted. He's a little snake, you know, just because he's so wimpy and weak, and he's going to align himself with whoever he thinks can get him to where he needs to be. And then you find out things
Yep,
are,
it's a little different.
yeah,
So
not quite what they seem on the surface.
he's the local politician that is basically chummy with who's ever head of the mafia at the time. That's it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's it. Right? But he's skimming off the top. He's making his money, and his beautiful daughter is Sarah, played by
Yelena.
is Yelena,
Mm-hmm.
who eventually falls in love in part 1 with Hamza. And she was fantastic.
She was less annoying in this movie than she was in the first. She kind of got under my skin a little bit in the first one sometimes.
Yes. Well, that was the point. Yeah.
Well, she was different, but I still wish they had had more moments with him and his family, just him and the family. We didn't get a lot of that. I mean, and it feels weird to say that a nearly 4-hour movie should have had a few more minutes to it. But because they did feel like a bit of a side character, unfortunately.
Yeah. So that's oh, and Arjun is basically becomes the bad guy
The big baddie for this.
the big baddie. Even though there's an older guy who's all oof. That was creepy. The old dude on the hospital bed.
Oh yeah, that guy. Oh, that scene with the Band-Aid. I was like, oh.
What was his name?
I don't even remember his name. I recognized his face though every time you saw him.
Yeah, I
That
got a
was some
picture.
makeup they had on him.
I got a picture of him. Hold on.
Okay.
There's our
That guy, his face. I was
that
like,
guy.
this is him. This is.
There he is.
This dude.
This dude right here.
Okay.
Bade Sahib.
But I forget
Sahab.
who he was. Is he like one of the main head of the? Like, I couldn't quite figure out who he was.
So yeah, Dawood, because they were calling him Dawood. Ibrahim, aka, he's basically, from what I got.
Wait, that's Dawood?
Yeah,
Wait,
he had different
wait.
names. He had different names.
I'm so confused because the father-in-law of Hamza, you see what he did with Dawood. You see the interaction.
Of course, yeah.
So that's the guy? That's him?
To me, this is the guy. This is
I
like
totally didn't know that was
this
him.
is the dying Vito Corleone, the puppet master behind Michael Corleone, behind the actives. You know, so he was calling the shots.
So that's why he's in this state of health because of what was revealed later.
So we're getting some information here.
I totally didn't.
He's an Indian gangster from Mumbai, escaped to Pakistan.
Okay.
He has funded most of the terror operations in India and worldwide.
Mm.
Wow. Loosely translated as top chef.
Okay.
Top
chief.
You guys.
Top chief, yeah.
Top chief. Sorry. Top chef.
Yeah, I'm so glad this was cleared up because I did write in my notes because he said at one point, Hamza said something like, I just wish I could have gotten Dawood. And so then you see this thing about what happened with Dawood. and I was like, well, I thought he was a totally different guy. And I was like, well, if this had really happened, wouldn't Hamza have heard about this already? I don't understand. Now I get it. Oh my gosh. See, this is what I'm talking about when I say all these different people and faces and names and sometimes not completely putting together a name with a face. So I'm so glad we had this talk.
Yeah. I mean, but to me, it's like, it's so there's no verified information that he has died. While rumors circulate, 2023 alleging he was poisoned and hospitalized in Karachi, these reports are widely considered unconfirmed or fake. He remains a fugitive residing in Pakistan. What?
So did Bin Laden for many years.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Well, that sucks.
Whoa, the owner of T-Series in the 90s in broad daylight. Oh my God. So yeah, he was a terrorist for decades. So that's the old terrorist for decades. I mean, that cast here is unreal, based off of real characters and some made up. Going back, let's talk about this this actor who played this role here. Madhavan played AJ Sanyal. So this is a great. They did great makeup here, guys.
Doesn't even look like the same person.
So this is what's interesting. Was that this man? He's the one that was begging for action to happen since 1999, since that initial terrorist takeover of the airplane.
Yeah.
And then they had to endure a few terrorist attacks until, and a different prime minister, I believe, until they got, it's like, we got to get serious. We got to go gangster. We got to go gangster. And this is he's not in it a lot, but he's in both films, but he's absolutely amazing. He's absolutely amazing.
He pulls a lot of strings. He's got a lot of power.
Yeah. So IB Chief Anjay in the movie is presently India's National Security Advisor, Anjay Duval. Ah, look at this. Wow.
Yeah, I read up on him a little bit after the
Okay.
first movie. So I knew that he was based on a real character and was like involved in this undercover stuff that was going on.
Yeah, and his aide in the film I got too. His aide was great, and he was in part one.
Okay,
yeah, he was wonderful. So those guys were wonderful as well.
I do have a question about someone, and
Yeah.
in the film, and maybe you can clear this up for me. Maybe this was just one of the characters that just like I didn't notice him when he showed up before.
Yeah.
But after this pivotal moment happens, where it seems like his support system inside Pakistan is gone, there's suddenly this other person that's helping him do stuff. You find out that this was one of his fellow trainees. Okay, because you see that in the mid-credits. You see them training with each other.
Yeah.
When in the heck did he actually show up? Because all of a sudden he was just there and he's helping him do this stuff. And I'm like, I don't remember this guy at all.
Oh, no, he's in part one.
He's don't remember him at all.
No, so let's go back to... So,
I should have
Alam...
rewatched part one, maybe.
Alam introduces him right away when he gives Hamza a job. Right? In part one,
was he working at the? So he was working.
No, he went to visit and give Alam information. That's
and he introduced. But you find out later that was not their introduction. They trained together.
Right. I'm wondering because that was in the post credits. I'm wondering if there was a nod to each other at all. Like, hey, what's up? We're undercover.
Yeah, I see. I totally don't. Yeah, my memory of him in the first movie completely gone. Don't even remember.
He comes on during the death of Arshad Papu.
I feel like
no, but he shows up at Alam's
his
juice place after hours, man, and he gives them vital information about that party. So he's definitely established early, and then
wow, I totally forgot.
Oh yeah,
he was even in that completely. Well, okay.
Well, yeah, that guy was good too. That guy, they really gave him a lot of business because he basically became his right hand.
Yeah, he did, and that's why I was like, "Who's this guy?" All of a sudden, we got someone helping him. What's going on?
Yeah.
Multiple.
Well, he switches, and they were embedded. Oh, yes. Now you're right. That's why it makes sense. You're right. You're right.
Oh, I'm so glad that
Yeah.
You guys are helping us here.
Yeah, you guys rock. You guys are right.
Okay. So they
Okay.
had two different missions that they were involved in then.
Right.
Okay.
So let's go. Here we go. He gives information to Alam about the wedding
I
shooting.
do remember that, but
But
forgot it was
he's
him.
with the other bad dudes that were like, really nasty people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Wow.
Whew.
Alam was a real life character as narrated publicly by himself. He was undercover. I mean, this is all fascinating. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, this
Go ahead.
that mid credit scene, or I call it mid credits, but whatever. It the scene where you see what had to be done to him physically
Mm-hmm.
before he went to where he was going.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh man, poor guy.
Yeah, this is again like if we're thinking a linear timeline, this is the earliest that we see because he's training to go in the military, and
And he gets a
it's
body
like-
modification so he can fit in.
right, but he's like top, the top of the cream of the crop, and then something he's got to go do something else.
No, no, I'm talking about when they were training for so that training that they were doing, like where they're down in the pool and they're having these fights and everything. I thought that was training for their mission as these agents. And that was why he had to be circumcised. Because he was going into this Muslim country where they are. That's what all those scenes were, I thought. And it showed him fighting with that guy that ended up helping him, was his right hand man.
Yeah. I think I missed that.
That was the training that it was showing in the credits.
No, I remember the training, but I think I missed that other part you brought up.
It was very quick. He's lying in a hospital bed.
Yeah, it was really quick then.
And someone, because I was like, he's in a hospital bed, what? And then this guy pops around the corner and he makes a motion like scissors, like snip, snip. And I'm like, oh, I get
Gotcha.
what's happening to this guy. Oh.
Yeah.
It's very fast. It's
incredible performance. And they let's talk about the ending for a second. Right? Because he's done his duty. Well, let's put up the spoilers.
Okay. We're going to go into spoilers.
Okay, we're talking spoilers, guys. So he's done his duty and he wants to go home. He barely makes it out alive. And he doesn't even want to wait, right, to be fully fit. I mean, this guy is like practically like keeling over on the train going home.
Yeah.
And you'd have to went inside the home if you weren't in his shoes. Okay, that final scene where Hamza stood in front of his native home, would you have went inside the home if you were in his shoes? So let's talk about that, and then I want to bring up some video, because let's talk about that, because this whole thing has been for his family.
Yeah.
To see his mom again and his sister. He's sacrificing his Pakistani wife and son. I'm never going to see them again. That was a chilly. What are your thoughts on this last scene?
So I was really sad when his mother never noticed he was there. He's standing there looking all hopeful. And I thought it was going to just show him walk away. But in number one, I thought, why is he going back to his mom's house? That's the first place they're going to look for him. Because he ran. He kind of went AWOL. He fled. And I was like, well, they're going to know that he's probably going to go to his mom's house. But anyway, he's standing in between his mom's house and the road. And he kind of looks in the direction of the road, and it's open-ended. I wanted him to be reunited with his family. I'm not sure how effectively that emotion would have conveyed as well as it did when he had to leave them initially, earlier in the movie. So I feel a little torn. Like part of me is like, oh, I wanted him to so bad, but then we don't know. We have no idea. I think you could read it either way because he has a little bit of a smile on his face at the end. What's he going to decide? Is he going to decide to just go back to go inside and be with them, or is he going to decide to walk away?
Well, remember, he's got his turban back on, right?
Yeah.
Oh, here I got the image. Give me a second, guys.
Was he now? Wasn't that a turban that Sikhs wear?
He's a Sikh, right?
He was a Sikh. So, did he wear a turban before?
No.
So was he really?
No,
or
his
was
best
that
friend did. His best friend did, even when they were growing up.
Okay.
So remember, it showed him clean cut,
Yeah.
right?
So
and he's
I
getting
thought
ready to go in the military, and
when he put that on, I thought that was just a disguise. So that he could flee the city without being caught. That's what I thought.
no, not at
Okay,
all.
so
I mean,
I did not realize that he was Sikh. I thought it was like, oh, he's putting this on so that he can. Yeah, I didn't realize that he was supposed to be.
so this is a great discussion to have, right? It's like, what is this final scene all about?
Yeah, what does it mean?
Right? And some people say it's meant for us to feel torn. It's to leave it all open to the audience to decide.
Open-ended.
I don't think it is. It's pretty resolute to me that he does not go and ruin their lives, change their lives, because it seems that they have moved on.
Yeah.
They're happy.
Yeah, that seems
They've
pretty
moved
clear.
on. They got the kids, and he's always been about sacrifice, right? And he's like, look, you know what? I'm the unknown man. So I'm going to go back to what I do best.
Yeah.
This was not the last image of him that we see. Okay? Right? This is not the last image we see. I mean, this is a great scene, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. This was just.
The emotion on his face is heartbreaking.
Whoa. Oh my God.
He walked up and he's like so hopeful, and she just doesn't even notice him. Oh.
No, you're waiting for them to like look down the road.
Look, there's a guy walking up your
waiting.
house.
There's a freaking guy there by himself, no fanfare. Who the hell is in our
they
our
didn't even see
driveway?
him in their periphery.
Who's in the driveway?
All. Yeah, right.
He's in their freaking driveway, and they're la 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 la. They're like laughing and cleaning. They got the what do you call it? The kids.
Yeah.
It's life. It's beautiful. And at first he's like, and then he's like,
he looked a little disappointed and sad that she didn't look up and see him. And then, realizing that they've gone on with their lives. If I go in, it's going to mess everything up.
Yep.
The happy ending part of me wants him to go inside and be with them, but it's open-ended because I feel like you could pretend that that's what happened, or you could pretend that I wonder if we're going to get more movies with this character. I almost mentioned that in my review, but I didn't want to give away spoilers. Are we going to see more movies with this character doing more missions? Are we? I don't know. Or is his story told?
Okay, see, here it is. Here it is. Thank you. It is very done on purpose. Okay.
Oh, yeah, when they're training. Yeah.
No, but listen. So after Hamza decides to not interact with the roll credits, and then you start getting this, the
montage
of him training and fighting. And then there's this great underwater training he does, which you get like a Navy SEAL, right? We see it a couple times in the movie. Okay, but the difference is he doesn't have his long hair. He's got his crew cut hair. He's got his pre Dhurandhar hair.
Yeah.
Like he's got his I'm gonna go and get my sister back hair training. If you remember, they show that footage, right? And then they freaking
Then he's got long hair later.
no, like hold on.
Okay.
You're seeing him all zenned out on the bottom in a freaking lotus, just meditating in his crew cut.
Yep.
Then he looks at the camera and he crossfades and it's his long hair. That's the end of the movie. that is give me more action adventures. I'm gonna go jack people up. Because you know what? This is who I am. I'm the unknown man. I am Dhurandhar. I am the wrath of God. Amazing.
So when it showed him with the long hair, I thought that was just before he went out on his mission. Because when he went out on his mission, he had long hair already.
No.
That's what I thought that meant.
No. Because they would have shown that
during his training. Because it was the same pool.
It's the same pool, but they never show him training with long hair. They only show him training as a young man with the crew cut.
Right.
They show him long hair after he's gone through all the different types of training that, modifications like you're saying, and he's ready to go. Why show this at the end, man?
Yeah.
Especially with that crossfade. They crossfade from short hair to long hair. And I was like, that's it. That's the choice.
That's the choice he made.
That's the choice.
Is there any word on the possibility of anything continuing with his character?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Are there plans that we just didn't know about?
I don't know.
I'd be down for it. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. So, the bearded version, of course. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys.
Okay.
Which opens itself up to more adventures. I mean, this is one of the biggest movies in Indian cinema history, man.
I hope it continues to do well.
All right. China to me says the real twist in the movie is the final post-credit scene where Hassan threatens to put Omar in the mental asylum. Yeah. If Omar was hilarious, dude. Omar, what a pain in the ass Omar was.
Wait, remind me, who is Omar?
Omar was under SP. He was the military guy under SP, and he was like kept doing all the actual police work.
And that's the guy that went and threatened the wife. Oh yeah. The guy that SP thought he was sending to his death.
Oh, dude, the audience was
send him a bouquet. That was really funny. And then Hamza says to send like a bouquet to SP.
Yeah, that's funny.
That was funny.
All right. She comes in and says the studios had demanded a third part of the movie, but the director doesn't want to rush into the project. He said he has a story man. Okay.
All right. Make it solid. Make it solid like these.
There's no rush.
Yeah.
See, I would say to Aditha, he wants to make a sci-fi film. Go do a sci-fi film.
Oh, I really like his directing, so I'm definitely want to check out the other movie for sure. Yuri. Yeah,
I want to check out Yuri. But I would say go do something completely different and then come back to this. Mm-hmm. But hey, it might be Denis Villeneuve wanted to do a different movie after Dune 2. And the studios were like, yo, you got to finish this shit out now. So we got Dune 3.
I think maybe they want to keep striking while the iron's hot.
Okay, his dream project is Immortal Ashwasama, which is supposed to be a sci-fi mythological story, but he didn't get enough budget for funding. Oh, got it. He made doing. It all works out, man. Everything. Listen, Raul. It all happens for a reason, right? And we got one of the best films of the year. What are your favorite movies of the year so far?
Project
Is
Hail
it-
Mary,
Mm-hmm.
My Neighbor Adolf,
Mm-hmm.
and this is probably going to be added to the list.
Yeah. Mine's,
I only have like 2 or 3. That's it right now.
right now, my top 3 are. You know what? It's not even like 1, 2, 3. It's just here's the top 3 films for me. And not in any particular order. Bone Temple, Project Hail Mary, Dhurandhar, The Revenge. I've been waiting for this movie since December because they gave
we
us
only
the
had
date.
to wait 3 months. Thank goodness. Not
Thank
years.
goodness. Well, yeah, because he filmed everything. So just
Smart.
again, congratulations to Aditya Dar, the cast and crew of Dhurandhar.
Kalki.
So what's that?
I'm sorry. When I looked, I was trying to look up stuff that comment right there. I was like, what you were saying reminded me of this movie I saw, and yes, it was Kalki. That's the film that I think the guy who was the main father of the Angel of Death played in. And this main actor in Dhurandhar.
Prabhas from Bahubali.
Yeah. And the main actor from Dhurandhar, his beautiful wife, was also in Kalki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did a little quick take.
You did a little research. You know, they're all like in each other's films. I can't keep up.
No, so I did a quick take review of Kalki, and I recognized her because she was in Pathan, and the guy who played in Kalki, I recognized him in this movie. I'm like, that looks like that guy in that other movie I saw, like the mythological movie thing. Yeah, Deepika Padukone. She's so beautiful.
Oh, that's his wife. Well, he's
Yes.
listen, he's a handsome man.
Yeah, they're both very.
Oh
very
my
pretty.
God. But there's something very grounded. We're talking about this gentleman here. There's something very grounded about
His eyes. Look at his eyes. My gosh, they're so pretty.
yeah, he's got the green eyes, green hazel,
It's like
whatever.
hazel. Yeah.
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 But particularly in part 2, he just really shines, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's because we've got that emotional underpinning now. We understand him as a character. We've seen this transformation he's gone through. It means more when we see him do some of the stuff he does.
Bollywood is now rife with debate on who will be the next biggest superstar of this generation: Ranbir Kapoor versus Ranveer Singh. Have you seen Ranbir's work?
If you show me his face, I don't know. That's
well,
not a
just-
name I recognize.
Well, just look him up. He's been in a few. I mean,
Ranbir.
I've seen him in a few things, guys. I can tell you right now, I'm a Ranveer fan. Ranbir Kapoor, he's fine. He's fine. But he is not Ranveer Singh. Now Ranbir did a movie called Animal. It was pretty good. I think for him it was pretty good. The question is, can these actors do each other's roles? That's always the thing. Well, can Ranveer do Animal? Can Ranveer do these other things? And I saw Brahmastra. He was okay. See, I would say Vicky's a better actor than Kapoor. But Ranveer, and this is a fun debate to have. I'd say Ranveer is above these guys, man.
He's definitely a chameleon. He's a chameleon in this movie because of his past life and his present life and the extreme changes that you see his character undergo.
And let me say this, guys. I love all these actors. This is what Hollywood used to have great leading men. Hombres. These are all great hombre actors. These are all great problems to have. right? Ranbir Kapoor. Ranbir Kapoor. Yeah, he's but Ranveer, this guy's something special, man.
He's good.
Yeah. You will see Kapoor's work in the upcoming Ramayana. So that's a good question. I mean, let's kind of wrap it up here. And let's ask the chat this, guys, because you guys are really good at this. I know you guys want us to watch Surgical Strike. We'll see that. What is big coming out this year out of India that we have to see?
And for me,
yeah,
the types of movies that I really enjoy are action, adventure, thriller, suspense, mystery, maybe some fantasy, sci-fi. I don't typically like gangster movies. This is kind of a gangster movie, but the MC is not a gangster. You know, he's undercover. He's a good guy. So that's why.
It's not. Yeah, it's
you know what I mean.
There's a lot of thriller. There's a lot of
yes.
Born Identity, James Bond.
Yes, exactly. So that's
everyone's
why,
saying Ramaya. I saw Animal in Brahmastra. I'm talking about something new.
Yeah, something coming up.
Say Rama is the trailer for Ramana out? Let's watch the trailer.
Is that's an upcoming one?
Because we watch a lot of Indian films, man, on this channel. Rama. It comes out November. Oh, so it doesn't come out for a while. Is there?
Okay.
Oh, it's got Ranbir and Yash. Sunny Deol. Some big time actors.
What's it about?
Ancient epic follows a young prince and princess whose marriage and subsequent exile mark the beginning of the legendary journey. Their story of love, duty, and destiny sets the stage for greater challenges ahead. Is there a trailer? Oh, here's a first glimpse. Heavy Spoilers, I guess, did a first. They did a breakdown of Rama. You ever listen to that guy? Heavy Spoilers?
I have watched maybe one video or two of his. I don't even know that I'm subscribed to him.
All right, you want to check out this trailer?
Okay.
Oh, it's like, but what did he see? Because what I just got.
Oh no, I didn't see that. I don't know what the director's wife looks like, so I didn't know that she was in there.
All right. Let me bring this in, guys. We'll do a little reacting to Ramayana. Okay. And it really is a teaser. It's more of an announcement. So, but let's
Zimmer's
see.
Gonna do the background score.
It's not a trailer. It's yes. Thank you, Sticky.
Teaser, yeah.
Stickle. All right, so here we go. Put this up. Here we go.
This is a teaser, a 3-minute teaser.
I know. Drama. Got to creates.
Okay.
Vishnu. Got to protects. Shiva. Got to destroys. Ooh, I like that. when their creation threatened to take or to end all wars began. Worship for 5,000 years by two people. Story of Rama and Ravana. Power and revenge, Ravana. Rama, Dharma, and sacrifice. Unaman and Zimmer.
Yeah,
They're kind of going through these really too fast, the credits. It's like, these are some big names.
Someone mentioned in the comments about Hans Zimmer doing the background music.
From Primax.
Definitely teaser. Even though it's long.
The longest teaser ever. I mean, I like the nice music. Our truth, our history. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on, give me some of this. Oh, that's it? What the heck? Diwali, part 1, 2026,
how many
part
parts
2.
are okay.
Oh, all right. It's a lot of parts.
Yep.
All right, what do you think?
Well, I mean, Dhurandhar had 2 parts, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks interesting. I wasn't. The Kalki AD was okay. That's kind of what this reminds me of a little bit, even though it's totally different. So I don't know how this will land with me if I watch it.
I think I'm a little more interested than you are. Definitely love the cast members, love the music, Hans Zimmer, but a 5,000-year-old story. I mean, these are ancient gods.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of fun. And I just hope it's not overproduced and looks, like, what was it? What was that really overproduced movie that Prabhas was in?
I don't know.
Adi Purush. Man, that was this. It was like too CGI. So that's what that's.
Yeah.
It was too CGI. So as long as it doesn't, it doesn't do it, go over the top, then yeah. But
I guess we'll see.
We'll see. Ideally, use headphones. I don't got headphones. I got a speaker, man.
I have earbuds in.
You did not even know the cast members. How can you love them without knowing? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? He
I
watches
said
a
Yash.
lot of Indian movies.
I said Yash and who was the other lead? Kapoor. I just said I like them.
You recognize multiple names.
Come on, brother. I think we got our first little hater here. All right, later for you.
Oh.
Bye. There would be references in Ramayana story. Yeah, I heard about that. That reminded me of some of the things that the visuals I saw in Rajamouli's Varanasi. But this looks interesting.
I'm sure it'll be playing in my area.
Okay, Paulie, watch the trailer for new film Vampires of the Velvet Lounge. Opinions. It's up since taste, I think. Well,
I heard about this, but I didn't watch anything for it.
Okay, well, listen, he threw down the cash, man.
Oh wow.
So we're gonna do this Vampires of the Velvet. Look at it, it popped up.
It sounds like something I don't know, like Vampires of
only-
the Velvet
it's only
Lounge
2
almost
minutes.
sounds like something porn related.
Yeah, listen,
I don't even know who's in it.
we're gonna watch it right now. Adi Parush was terrible. End of story. But you know, you saying anybody coming after me, like, oh, how do you know? Like, come on, you guys are being silly. We just talked about all these actors. We you know, let's keep this on the. I don't know what to say, you know, but everyone's always got to be a critic. You know what I mean?
Oh,
All right, here we go.
you can always-
Vampires of the Velvet Lounge.
Okay.
Oh, I think I did hear about this with Minna, right? Minna, whatever her name is.
I heard of it. I just don't know anything.
I saw
about
like
it.
a second of it. So we're gonna watch this. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Is
don't
it up?
usually watch trailers.
White on white, translucent black capes.
I'm a soldier,
Back on the rack.
former mercenary. Now I only hunt the damned.
You have combat experience, but these things are not human. We don't want them getting inside your mind.
Whoa.
You're about to go to the kingdom of paradise. No. See the stairway to heaven.
Do you want to hear my crazy fetish?
I don't know. How crazy is it?
Oh, that's I did
There's a
hear
hunter
about this
upstairs.
because
She's
he's in
heavily
it.
armed.
There could be an army of these beasts.
Do you want me?
It's like a female
Close to the
Blade.
target.
Yeah,
I'm Ramsey the Devil, baby.
and he was in Blade.
That's
Let's
right.
get this awkward first kiss over with.
Is that Rosa Salazar?
We're gonna have
Oh,
to vanquish
I
them
couldn't tell.
ourselves. You did something to me.
What, are you scared? What's wrong? Don't you want to live forever? I'm gonna send you back to hell. Eternity doesn't mean much if you don't have someone to share it with. Burn in hell!
You're just gonna keep hiding in the dark and killing humans indefinitely?
Yes.
Vampires of the Velvet Lounge. What a title.
I want an AK and a wooden stake.
Undead.
Okay, what'd you think?
It's okay. That
Steven
main
Dorff.
chick that it was showing, she does absolutely nothing for me.
The lead?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
This
I
one.
don't think she has charisma or screen presence to carry, to be like a lead in anything, personally. But it's interesting that Dorff is in here.
This has the makings of something that could be totally awesome. You know, that's a little kind of indie twisted feel to something being so B-level terrible.
Yeah, it also looks like it's something that's highly sexualized. That's the perception I got just from the title, Vampires
Yeah.
of the Velvet Lounge. So I don't know.
Right.
Those
Listen,
types
I'll watch
aren't- they don't generally
anything
work for me.
vampires.
We'll
I'll
see.
watch. And
I'm usually interested. If it's vampires, I'm generally interested.
but here's
it
the
all
problem
depends.
right now. I'm not buying this lead actress.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the problem.
She just does not
She's
have
pretty.
it.
She's pretty flat.
Yeah.
Whereas Mina and Dora, what's his name? Stephen
Brad
Dorff.
Stephen Dorff. Stephen Dorff. Yeah.
Every little scene we just saw, they're great.
Yeah.
Like
was fine.
ghoulish great.
I
So
like him.
so that's our take. What do you guys think? Vampire of the Velvet Lounge. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here. But low Teak for $4.99 says RRR Ram was inspired from Lord Rama. And Beam was inspired from Bhima, the little bro of Lord Hanuman. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why the two friends in RR became they were like kind of almost meant to become those friends because the deities that they represented. That was great. And I love their introductions in each of the RRR where Ram had to go capture that guy and that whole crowd of
that
protesters.
was such a terrible scene. That was when I was out the second time.
And then Beam
like I
had to capture that tiger. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so listen, man. Some people like it. You know, the vampire thing looks decent. She started a Dollhouse TV series. She was in some hero TV shows too, I think. I just don't know. I've never seen this actor before. Vampy Tomb Raider.
You've probably seen her before. She's got a very distinctive face. So
you know?
I've definitely seen her before. She's never been anyone that has appealed to me.
She was an agent of okay. All right.
She was, I think she was also at the very end of the last Planet of the Apes movies.
Okay.
Movie, the very, very end.
There's just something I'm not buying with her performance. Varanasi, the RRR trailer, you can catch our reactions on our Indian cinema playlist. You can catch our Spider-Man reactions to those trailers as well. Potato, they're up. We have tons of videos, but we got to get out of here. Sin, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's fine.
What do you got going on your own page?
I'm gonna try to get my review up for Dhurandhar up tomorrow, but I really don't know. I have an early morning and a very busy day, so I just honestly don't know. But I'm gonna put it up this week, and then Tuesday I have a live stream to talk about the mystery movie, and then Friday, I'll be on your channel again where we'll be talking about Ready or Not 2 and Project Hail Mary.
Yeah, so let me guys give you Sin's Corner's link to Sin. Go and subscribe now on her YouTube page, guys. I have it's only me. We don't have any mods that are doing their jobs, I should say.
I think she was in Altered Carbon. I do believe she was. Yes, I do have a Gal Gadot shirt. Sorry, Deadshot. I just now saw your comment. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Cool stream. Thank you, Potato. Guys, all the new people, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. If you're seeing this on the replay, please comment. Put your comments down. You need a goth Wonder Woman shirt. I've got at least 2. Oh, there you go. All right, guys. Sin, thank you so much.
Yep.
Thanks, everybody. Go enjoy movies.
Bye.
All that good stuff. God bless. Catch you later. Thank you, India. Love you.